Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Myth Ninja, and this is episode 17 of Epic Chef. And there goes our revolution. Speaking of that, we're actually going to be putting more decorations into that place. We're going to be putting the sand blowfish trophy, and our underground league trophy. So I already did all the stuff. I have it over here. I set up some more stations, so that way I have all the materials I need just ready and available. Two of those, two of these. I got the blowfish, and we should be all good to go. Gonna knock that out real quick, and then we're gonna just continue on with the story. That we need to talk about more stuff because I've earned prestige. I'm already at level 25, and I'm at level 15 at the current moment. So, first things first, decorations. So, I did put the kitchen back there, which seemed to have done the trick. So now first the blowfish. Oh, it's a standing thing. Oh, but I could put it like up against the wall. Let me see. How do I want to put this one? Yeah, I like the idea of it being right here. Yeah. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay, next one. The Underground League Trophy. An award for conquering the Underground League. Whoa. Now that's cool. Look at that thing. That's definitely dope. Okay. Now that that's over, we'll talk to here. Continue Zest tomfoolery. Down to business. Reviews got better. Keep this up. We seem to be getting out of the dirt. Let's celebrate with a toast. Maybe we'll save that toast for another time. I think you are cooked enough as it is. More like scorched, especially with the tuperine he drinks. It's a Volk Radiant Tonic. My point exactly. That stuff is illegal in half the continent, including Concordia, and for good reason, I must say. Don't you think I might have a tragic reason for drinking this much? No, I don't. I think you're just a drunkard drinking yourself to an early grave like an idiot. And isn't that a tragedy? By the way, people are starting to come in high numbers. I posted signs requesting a waiter. The chefs shouldn't be the ones carrying the food to the tables. Aren't you interested, Valzoe? Not at all. He dropped dead half the dishes anyway. We need someone else. It's just that I don't know any about adding more people to the crew. Why? You added this bum without a second thought. I don't know. I just have a foreboding feeling. Oh, someone's at the door? Maybe it's about the waiter position. Who could it be? Oh, they're tall. Oh, hello. Greetings, Mr. Zest. I come on official business. Oh, it's you. That's good. Hmm? Well, I don't get that a lot. It's good to see you too. Yeah, sure. I'm here to summon you to the culinarium tower. Your restaurant seems functional enough, so the grace period to get on your feet is over. You'll need to get through the evaluation. Well, as established at Section 702A, all restaurant owners will be subject to an evaluation by the culinarium in order to guarantee their service fit the high standards of the Concordian cuisine. Glad to see someone actually reads the book. I picked up that habit long ago. I thought having Michio here was enough. You thought wrong, I'm afraid. She's endorsing you, but you're the owner. You're the chef. I suppose that makes sense. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Alas, it's my duty. I've already handled the permit so you can access the tower. Please come before 6 p.m. I'll leave you to prepare. Okay, sure. Goodbye. Oh, this is interesting. I guess my fears were just a silly. Hi, I'm here for the waitress job. Ouch! What's happening? Nothing. Who's it? Bosco. You slammed the door in Bosco's face? I knew he's a bit of a buzzkill at times, but damn. Yes, he wanted me to go to the culinarium tower for a test. Ah, yes, I suppose it's about time. It'll do you good. Do me good? Well, owning a restaurant in Concordia is no joke, because you're all obsessed with yourselves. Yes, I know. No one forced you to play that game, sweetheart. What game? Oh my god. Oh gods. Who the hells are you? I'm Frishka, a friend of Zest. I'm here about the waitress position? We're not friends. Is she the one from your story? See, you remember me. It's fate that brought us together. You team up again. We two team up again. We didn't team up at all. I think we should hire her. You only say that because you want to see me squirm. Well, we need a waiter, and she's the only candidate. I'll hire her if you accept the name this place restaurant. Sorry, girl, I tried. Oh, come on. You're not really gonna leave me in the lurch, right? Right? Oh. By the gift. Wasn't that a bit too harsh? Ever been held captive at sword point by a bunch of maniacs who threaten to eat you? About once a month. Of course. How silly of me to ask. Let's just get back to work. I need to prepare for the visit to the tower. Sure, partner. Whatever floats your boat. I'm sure you'll do fine. Okay. Go to the culinarium tower. Alright, well, I guess we got something to do now. Aw. Poor girl. I feel bad. She didn't deserve that. Oh, sorry. Okay, where's the culinarium tower? Oh, so through the gate. Oh, can I actually finally go through the gate? Mr. Guy. Chumbiz. City's locked down to the spy situation. Present your permit or get lost. I have some papers. I can access the inner city. Do you now? Where do you want to go? Culinarium tower. All seems right. You can access the culinarium tower. Ooh. Cutscene. Walking animation. Ooh. Oh, I can access this here. I have a link container here. Yeah, I emptied that thing out. What is this? Exits, I see. Chef Bolton. Ah, Mr. Ziss, are you here to finally join our ranks? Hi, Bosco, I guess I am. Splendid. Give me the 1,000 scudo fee and we'll be able to proceed. What? Sorry, you didn't know? A payment is needed to keep aspirants at a reasonable rate. I don't recall seeing this in the rules book. It isn't. That was an inner console decision. I'm afraid I really have no say in this. I see. A very profitable decision as usual. So, do you have the money? I can wait. 1,000 escudos is a lot. But sure. Here. Culinarium uniform. Nice. Splendid. Please come with me. What is this? Some would say good cuisine is an art. Some would say it's a vocational. Some would say it comes from the heart. They are all wrong, or worse, only half right. Good cuisine is first and foremost a method, the product of a skill founded on soul-crushing discipline. You are not simple cooks anymore. You don't just make meals, you are here because you hold the title of chef, and you create cuisine. You are not here to deliver anything short of perfection. Anything less than that is randomness, devoid of merit, and subject only to the whims of the capricious winds of opinion and fashion. A spontaneous dish that doesn't rest in the foundations of an excellent, hard-tempered technique will inevitably crumble, but a good dish and a solid dish will remain so forever, be it innovative or traditional. We're here to make sure our cuisine is built on solid foundations. You can be creative, you can be innovative, but the techniques are to be impeccable, perfect. Because if our cuisine suffers, we all suffer. If anyone has a problem with that, let he or she speak now. Why do I have a different uniform? What? My uniform is different from the others. I don't know, someone must have made a mistake. Will it affect my score? No, it won't. Ah, okay then. In any case, you are here today because you are fortunate enough to own a restaurant in this fine city. That it itself is not devoid of merits or luck. We are here today to make sure your success is due to the former rather than the later. Our sentimental institution has the honor and duty to protect the Concordian cuisine, and all cuisine by extension. Your culinary skills shall endure a trial by fire. We shall judge you all and let only the best get through. Fail, and you will be put aside. Competition is fierce, and there is no place in our kitchens for those who cannot obey the rules or aim for supreme excellence. Take this not as an imposition or punishment, but a service. We are here to prevent chefs from going astray, to help them grow in a sensible manner. Chefs Tomatillo, Romanisco, and Clifola will be the ones in charge of your trials. Satisfy them and you'll be recognized as a full, albeit basic, member of an organization eligible for all kinds of benefits. Until then, your restaurants will be considered unsafe and as such be operating in a precarious state that will most inevitably end in termination. Any questions? Will I be given another uniform? It's not that I don't like this one, it's just that, well, I wouldn't want to stand out too much. The others might start looking at me funny and talking behind my back, you know. He doesn't want to stand out, he says. We'll see what we can do. If there are no further questions, I'll leave you in the hands of our capable chefs. Good luck. Are I really about to do a tournament right now? Oh my gosh, I don't even have the means for this right now. Bro. We're done for today. It's past 6 p.m. Go home and rest. Tomorrow we will continue. So, Spirit Test, Sophistication Test, and Vigor Test. Oh boy, so I need to bring a high Sophistication, a high Spirit, and a high Vigor thing. Wow. So 3 extremely high tests. I think I could do that. Back into the darkness we go. Okay. So, Sophistication Test. Oh, not wrong button. 50 Vigor and include ground beef. 50 Spirit and a fire goldfish and special dough. No problem. I could do all those. Take a nap in the morning. Grind out some of these things to get the materials to actually be able to feed these people. What? Hey! Oh, it's you! Man, you're everywhere. What are you doing here? And stay out! Aw. Stop doing that. Please don't kick me out. I have nowhere else to go. You say else as if this was an option to begin with. Why do you treat me like this? Why? You threatened to kill me and eat me. But that was all in good fun. We weren't going to kill you. You'll have to excuse me if I don't find it funny. Please, says, don't do this to me. Our ship wrecked and now I have nowhere to go. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I may not look like it, but on the inside, I'm crying rivers. Don't be like that. Look, I'll pay you for the night. Take this. What in the hell is this thing supposed to be? It's a booty from my time on the seas. We found it in an old ruin. Of course you did. I'm sure it's very valuable. A rod of domination! Eek! Oh, and here comes the other one. Be a bit more discreet for temper's sake. Sorry. And I thought we agreed to stop using the scary face. I may have been a bit too excited, but she happened to possess a priceless artifact, one that can help us lift the curse of this land. Really? Yes, I used to own one just like that. I found it in the forgotten ruin in a lost island halfway across the world. Alas, I ended up losing it. I thought I'd never see one of those again. Your friend must be a cunning hunter of relics to come into possession of such an invaluable artifact. Spelled artifact wrong. Yeah, I'm sure she is. And she's no friend of mine, but now I can't kick her out because of an ectoplasmic idiot that has decided to make his grand appearance and left her catatonic. We could just leave her in the bushes. I'm not that much of an ass. Help me put her somewhere comfortable. I'll deal with her in the morning. I can't, touch anything. Not without a very serious effort, of course. Oh, she's sleeping on the thing. Well, she's my cat pet now. Sleep time. I guess we'll deal with her in the morning. Just when I thought I cleared all of my side freaking missions. Alright, girl. Oh, she is hungry. Oh, I'm so hungry. You damn bird! You blasted shrieking turd! I'll get you! You'll see! Wow! Whoa! Good one. Thank you. Why do you have a bucket in your head? Let's have a talk. She got him! So... First things first, why do you sneak into my house? Are you stalking me or something? I didn't even know it was your house. I just needed a place to sleep, and this place looked abandoned, by the way. Did something happen last night? I have a fuzzy memory. Ask her about the rod of domination. That's what happened. Get back into the painting. You can ask your questions from there. Fine, fine. What a way to treat the elderly. What is that? I guess it's a permanent guest. He's harmless. He wants to know where you got that thing from. Harmless? Yeah, sure. Sure, I found it during an adventure on the high seas. Where? In some ruins on a small island near Zuhian coast at the edge of the Sea of Nightmares. Remarkable. I found mine on the Lost Island in the middle of nowhere. I was unable to find it ever again. Spent decades looking for another rod with no success. I thought it was the only one in existence. I was devastated when it was stolen from me. And who stole it from you exactly? One day, it simply disappeared. I don't know how. I guess that's a mystery we'll never solve. I can't believe you're trying to pull this off, and I can believe even less that you're falling for it. Oh, what do you mean? I mean that this one is your own damn rod of domination. She must have found it behind the armchair or something. What? It wasn't behind the armchair. It was stuck between the pillows. Oh. How dare you? No, just no. Enough. This is your damn fault. You want to walk around messing with the occult and you can't even master the secrets of your own furniture. Ouch. But retrieving the artifact changes everything. It is necessary. It is a necessary item to clear the way into the ruin and, yeah, to lift the curse of the land. There might be a slight problem with that. She just used it as an anti-pest projectile. Are you two insane? Do you have any idea about... No need to be like that. I'll just go retrieve it again. Yes, you do that, or I'll haunt you to death, and better not be broken. That device is irreplaceable. Yeah, well, I'm sure it is, but this will have to wait. There's business to discuss first. Business? You're not a pirate anymore? Yes. Yes? Yes, I'm not a pirate anymore. I'll give you a chance. Really? But first I need to take care of the culinarium trials. Until then, just wait. Wait where? You can stay here for a few days. You're the best! A fool is what I am. I don't start getting any weird ideas, any funny business, and the deal is off the table. What funny business could you possibly mean? Thievery, extortion, and cannibalism to begin with. Well, sure. And now I have a lot to do. Try and make yourself useful. Maybe you can start by getting that thing back to Agorius calms down a little. So Agorius calms down a little. Sure, boss. I won't disappoint you. You'll remember this day as the one you made the best decision in your life. I'll remember this day, alright? Wow. Okay. Oh, and back to sleep she goes. Can I go get the thing, maybe? It's only 6 a.m. Let me see if I can go get it. Where is this freaking thing? He died... Or he got schmeckled all the way out over here somewhere. Come on, where are you, stupid bird? He literally passed out like somewhere over here. He got smoked somewhere over here. Maybe it's on the other side. I can't see over there. Can't even see through there. I don't know. I guess it's up to her to find it, and once she finds it, we'll continue. Because I still need to find some way to get bacon meat. Okay. First order of business. A Vigor meal with 50 plus. So something with ground beef. So I have to chop up one of my cows here. Get out of the way, cows. Putting my milk away. I also built this thing for all my milk. Okay, you. Just one of you. Alright, good. Come on now. Uh-oh. It's just what I need. that, and I need some milk. Okay, wow, it took a while, but I think I have everything. So we're gonna start off first with making the Vigor dish, and then followed by the preceding dishes. Oh, she's over here now. Cool. So Vigor dish. There he goes. There goes a high Vigor dish. Seaweed surprise and meaty strips with fruit gravy. Okay, so now we're gonna do the high sophistication dish. I was supposed to put the cream sauce in there. This dish would have been even better. Berry surprise and thunderous chips and scaly sauce. Last and final dish. Jacket ghost potato and crunchy rabbits in a bread sauce. Wow, so let's take a look at these. So this one, 64, 24, 14, 17, 66, 40, and 13, 24, 171. This should be more than enough. I did not mean to do the chutney sauce. It should have been the other thing. But we have our ground beef, our fire goldfish, and our special dough. So let's rush over to the culinarium again. It is 9 a.m. It took all day for that dude to talk about the specialties of working under the culinarium and such, but Jesus. Okay, this should be quick, so we'll be there shortly. Alright, so it's 10 a.m. We're going to start off with this Vigor dish, which is right here. So Vigor Test, the one with the red hair, I assume. Yep. Hi, aspirant. I'm Chef Clifona. I'm in charge of testing the Vigor skills. You would need to present to me a dish with minced meat that has great vigor, plus 50. Take your time and experiment. The journey is as important as the destination. Very well. Let's see what we have here. Perfect. You managed to make a very vigorous dish indeed. It almost made me breathe fire. You've passed my test. Good start. You got 1 out of 3. Stay sharp, though. You don't want to lose momentum. Get back to work. Ooh, nice. All right. Next, Spirit, which is, I believe, this guy. Hi, aspirant Zest. I'm Chef Tomatillo. I'm in charge of testing your spirit skills. Remember, you have to make a dish containing fire goldfish with high spirit. Take your time and experiment. The journey is as important as the destination. Very well. Let's see what we have here. Munch away, big guy. Perfect. You managed to bring the soul out of that fish. You've passed my test. Almost there, aspirant. There's 2 seals out of 3 you've got. But don't get overconfident. You need to pass all 3 tests to proceed. Strive for perfection. A bunch of that. Oh, bro. No problem. Sophistication test. Hi, aspirant. I'm Chef Romanesco. I'm in charge of testing your sophistication skills. You will need to present to me a dish using special dough that has high sophistication. Take your time and experiment. The journey is as important as the destination. Very well. Let's see what we have here. Perfect. You managed to make a pretty elaborate dish. You've passed my test. That's it. Congratulations. You have surpassed all the tests. You're one of us now. Welcome to the ranks. And just in time, too. You only had 1 hour before time ran out. Wait, there was a time limit? Don't worry about that. Just relax and enjoy the ceremony. Jeez. The trials are over. Congratulations to all the chefs who have overcome the test. You shall be granted your yearly permit, which will allow you to continue running your business with our blessings. And to inspire you all, a couple of notorious personalities have decided to dignify this ceremony with their presence. Here's a Master Malvaviscus, and Mr. Stoop of the Critic Union, who I'm sure you've all learned to respect. Don't worry, lads. I come in peace today. It is a day of celebration and optimism. Yes, of course. We're also accompanied by Custodian Anzashi, Regent of the Immaculates, and one of our more respectable members. She might have a few words for you all. Thank you, Marseille. I, too, was once in your shoes. Worse, even, a frightened young woman mourning the ruin of my beloved homeland, later crushed by the war and the news of an impending apocalypse. But I found strength through my passion, through cuisine. I found purpose during a dark time and eventually rose to offer guidance and example to my people, as I should. It's always inspiring to see the new blood flowing into the system. Alas, it's the shame most of this blood will be spilled. It is in the nature of our trade. If my generation of chefs managed to rise to the top amidst the storms that were shaking the world, you have no excuse. Your failures shall be yours alone. But then again, so will your triumphs. I can say that I'm proud to be a part of this institution, perhaps almost as proud as I am of being the custodian of the Weal. Real, relatively speaking, if you get through the necessary trials in time, you deserve to share that pride. But none of this will come if you don't sacrifice everything for your ambition. You must follow the way to supremacy and not tolerate the slightest mistake. A single weakness can be your downfall. Stay vigilant, aim for perfection. Thank you, Chef Anzashi. I'm sure your wise words will inspire them. You may want to take this opportunity to ask a few questions of our guests. Their guidance can be very useful. Anyone? Oh, of course. What is it? I'm sorry, but I still haven't been given my uniform. Again with the uniforms! This isn't the time for this. Ah, that's it then. We shall now proceed to the delivery of your yearly permits. I have another question. Is that the guy who took over the old port place? Yes, and I'm starting to understand why Chiropio wanted to defry him. What is it? Perhaps a question about hats, shoes? No, it's just you said yearly before. You mean this thing will only renew our permissions for a year? Yes, that's what yearly means. It's just that subsection 702D 7.5 of the current version of the culinarium law specifically mentioned that one of the skill of a chef is proven, it shall only be required to be tested again if a significant part of the population claims demonstrable distress caused by the deterioration of said skill. The only other mention of periodic testing is found in section 411, but this is reserved for periods of national emergency where food distribution needs to be rationed. It's never been set in motion, not even during the desperate stand. What is the justification of the yearly trials system that seems to be taking place at the moment? Well, necessary changes needed to be implemented. There just were too many chefs. Were those changes approved by General Refundum, open to all the restaurants in Concordia, and as it is a stipulant to Section 2 of the Code? There were special circumstances there were getting out of hand. People like Chiropio were not subject to yearly evaluations, and you've seen what happened to him. He let himself go. He had so many cooks that mediocrity was becoming commonplace. Things are better now. But according to Section 1, the culinarium were founded to guide and teach cooks all around Concordia the way to improve themselves and to help them get closer to perfection. Does losing their business get them closer to perfection? You're twisting things. We are helping them achieving perfection. Harsh discipline is an excellent motivator. They need to face consequences if they don't correct their mistakes. They need to fall in order to rise again. The thing is, Section 900, the final one, says that in order to maintain its legitimacy as a beacon of cooks, the culinarium must be the embodiment and ultimate example of the values it wishes to defend. And that's what we are. We symbolize all that you said. The struggle for perfection and self-improvement is our goal and way of life. If that is the case, why do I have a different uniform? Oh my god! Jesus! Serious? Oh my god! Oh, dude, this dude's hilarious. Enough games. You want to know what the culinarium stands for? I'll show it to you. And here we go. I challenge you to a duel. I only use basic ingredients and rely exclusively on skill and discipline. You can cook whatever you want. When I defeat you, which I will, you are going to sell us your restaurant, take the money, and do whatever the hell you want, except running a restaurant in Concordia. You'll be banned from the profession for life. Be thankful that I'm not without mercy. Look, this is not necessary. Save it. You forced my hand. You started this. I can just say no. Go ahead then. Say no. And if I win? Whatever you want. If you want me to resign, I will do so. Fine. It is settled then. Huh. One hell of a powerful story. Wow. We're gonna be taking on Chef Bolton, I guess. Oh my, that's quite terrifying. I think Mitrio would like to hear about this. Oh my goodness. I'm sure there's a cutscene here. Hey everyone, meeting time. I have some good news. We're getting a lot of attention from a lot of important people. That's always good, eh? Nothing bad could come of that. The Critic Union. The Doom Tower. Council of Despair. So, first point of the day, something of crucial importance. Do we have a budget for the reforms already? This is getting a bit old. The guy hasn't come yet. I see. Well, the guy should hurry or we'll find someone else. Be my guest then. I can't see why I'm the only one handling things here. These things. Fine, but we should at least change the sign at the entrance of the council chamber. You mean the meeting room? Yes, the meeting room. The mood of the tower must be getting to me. There's a good carpenter in the old port district, but he says he won't work with us if we don't readmit Slothy. Slothy? No dice. I don't see what the problem is. Lad might have been a bit too benevolent at times, but so what? All the more fun for the rest of us to be sharp in contrast. He wasn't benevolent. He was simplistic and shallow. He just talked about the food and whether he liked it or not. Anyone could do that. Our duty is to go deeper, beyond simple food. We are not simple hedonistic buffoons. Our commentary needs to be transcendent and mere tangible nature of the dish. Of course. A lot of people rely on our good criteria, but the lad wasn't all that bad. He was the weakest link of our chain. We have a duty towards cuisine, just like the culinarium do. And speaking of which, we've got ourselves a situation. What is it? The newcomer, Zest, challenged Chef Bolton. What? I must say, it was quite spectacular. He did it in the middle of a ceremony with quite a few celebrities present. You're truly included. He got himself the bicornuate by a miracle, and now he does this? I guess some people just don't know when to quit. And now his foolishness will get him crushed. You said that before, and yet you gave him a victory against Terapio, so his food must be good, right? His food was surprising and fresh. Something new. Sure, he's not a bad cook. He won legit against Terapio. But we're talking Bolton here. The man who prevented a war with a banquet. The man who ransomed a king with an omelet. Zest is toast. Well, maybe not. You see, Bolton has decided to fight with a hand tied behind his back. He will only use very basic ingredients and will rely on technique alone. Why would he do that? He wants to prove a point. Very noble on his part. He really shouldn't underestimate this guy. Don't worry about Bolton, Angra. You're a critic, a judge, and judges are supposed to be impartial. But you won't be the one handing this one anyway. I've appointed Stoop to be the judge for this contest. It will be a welcome change. Let's see if they can awaken my interest. Everything feels the same lately. Maybe it wouldn't feel the same if you weren't a binge eater. I'm sorry, you need to speak louder. I'm a bit hard of hearing from my seafaring days, on account of all the screams of horror I got to hear. Yeah, the screams of horror of the crew when you went through a month's worth of rations by yourself in one sitting. You wouldn't have been pardoned if you were a murderer. You and your merry band of courtiers were not famous for your bloodthirst. You were famous for your hunger in general. Drat, I guess you got me figured out all right, mostly. I'm just saying that we're talking about Bolton, a pillar of the national cuisine. A scandal would hurt everyone. This needs to be taken seriously. Oh, very. Bolton wants to make a statement for everyone to hear loud and clear, and that's exactly what will happen. All you had to do was pass a few routine rudimentary trials. Just go there, pay up, do as you were told, and get the certificate. And right when everything was said and done, you got and start a blasted uprising. I wouldn't call it an uprising. It's just I just asked a few questions. And the answer was a challenge by the leader of the culinarium and all people, an elf who has cooked for kings and emperors. Yeah, good job, Zest. Didn't take you for such a revolutionary. An example is what he'll be. Bolton is not Terapio, Zest. There's absolutely no way you can defeat him. Very well, very well. Point taken, but not everything is bad. Oh, yes, the good news. Oh? Why the sour face? I thought you wanted to hire her. I thought you didn't. And then she spent a night at your place. Goes, nya nya, et voila. She's hired. Holy Tusker Mitchell. I know you're angry, but don't make accusations like that. Take it easy. Take it easy. You started a war with a blasted mentor. With my blasted mentor. Don't get why you're so upset. If I lose, the restaurant goes to the culinarium and you'll be free. With a giant red blot on my record, what part of I'm bound to this restaurant don't you understand? I'm your hostage. It doesn't matter that I don't want to be here. If your ship sinks, I'll drown with you. I've swallowed my pride and done my best to help this restaurant crawl out of the dirt while you keep taking all this for granted, as if I were some sort of silly joke. Your decisions affect other people. You had no right to start this crusade without telling us. So, you have a name for this place? I know. Why don't you call it Zestaurant? It would crack people up. Ah! Nya, nya, meow. Oh, that's a bad word. Very well. While Mitchell relaxes, we need to come up with a plan. I don't know all that much about cooking, but Bolton said he'd only cook basic ingredients, right? That's right. Then we still have a chance. Go for something fancy and spectacular and problem solved. Yeah, just like that. You know, while I was looking for that artifact in your villa, I stumbled across the nest of the giant chicken of yours. Maybe we could hunt it or use its egg to cook a surprising dish. I read about some people in Zuhan using those. They say they make a pretty vigorous dish. In Zuhan, you say? Zahun, yes. Huh, funny. The guy from the critic union who will be handling this combat happens to be Zahunian. Zahuian? Yes, he used to be a pirate. He stole and ate so much fine food that he became a bit of an expert. Then it isn't a good thing giving him that Zuyan chicken. It won't surprise him at all. Oh, yes. Yes, it will. Why? I've been a pirate. Trust me on this one. Spend enough time away, unable to return home, and you'll start missing the food like crazy. Not if you're from up north, but okay. I guess we have nothing better. Sounds like a plan. We'll meet at the villa in the morning. We've got a nest to assault. Okay, well, join the group near the villa. Oh boy. Join the group near the villa. Yeah, you told me this already. Alright, off we go. It seems dangerous. Guess I'll need to get rid of magic. Crew. And there it is. So, who wants to climb up there? I may have a reputation of being reckless, but those plants look poisonous, and I'm not taking the kind of poison that kills you after 20 years of heavy abuse. This has to be part of the local curse. We might be able to get rid of it with the artifact. Did you find it? Well, yes. And where is it? Just wait a minute. There it is. Fantastic. So we need the artifact to reach the nest, but the artifact is in the nest. Not the nest, it's in the bird. Worse even. Not quite. The bird moves. All we need is to set a cunning trap. Why bother with the trap? I could shoot it down and be done with it. Have you seen the size of that thing? We need a cannon. Give me a week and I'll get us one. I don't want to start a war with the Concordian army. We'll stick with the trap plan. I'll handle the wood. Veluzi, go and see if you can find some rope. We also need bait. Sure, you do that. Try getting a big fish. Okay then, let's move it. Okay. The materials for the trap. Okay, so... Oh, shoot, wrong button. You need to bring 10 wood planks to Veluzi during the daytime so we can start building the trap. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's start chopping. Oh, it was muted there again. Sometime later. Oh, that was a voice. Well, team, that was a bit shaky. Oh, that was a bit shaky. But with this, I might have a chance to beat Bolton, so I guess everything went well enough. Oh no, she's in a full body cast. Okay. So what's the plan? What do we do? You just rest. Now that I have the rod, I can finally get rid of that cursed plant and get the egg. You know how to do it? I probably just need to point it at the thing or something like that, and once I have the egg, I'll figure out how to use it to fight Bolton. Then go and crush him. We'll be cheering for you. Oh no. Rod of Domination. Lift the curse. But I think we'll save that for the next episode. This is a bit of a wild ride. Jeez, that was so much going on. But thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you guys did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more. And I'll see you guys all in the next one.